Hi, everyone. I wanted to invite you to this Sunday, January 31st at 11:10 a.m. after the worship service, if you are here in the building, to take part in the Bethel Bible series. Marianne Harkema is going to be starting that series. There were folks from the church that studied this many years ago. We had a thriving program with it. And so Marianne is going to start it here again. And I recognize that not everybody feels able or comfortable coming to the building yet. And so if you're not here on Sunday, worship's at 10, come in here in the gym at 11:10. I'm going to record it and we'll upload it online. And then next week you can check it out. And if it's something that interests you, then we can get you the materials so that you would take part at home. So you'll participate from home using the materials and watching the recordings, or come here live at 11:10 on Sundays following the worship service. And also, in case you haven't seen them, these were part of at the end of the congregational meeting. I'm also going to include here the two videos from the Bethel Bible series that give you a sense of what it's about. And so you can just stay tuned and watch these videos.
My name is Jeff Quinto, and I would like to welcome you to the Bethel series and to encourage you to become part of this potentially life-changing Bible study now offered in your church. If you are not familiar with the Bethel series, it is a 40-lesson overview of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. It has been taken by over 2 million people worldwide. It has been translated into over a dozen languages, and it is being taught right now all over the world in places you have heard of and in places that cannot be named, where it is taught in secret because the government is hostile to Christianity. You'll notice the picture of the smiling man on the lower left. He is taking the Bethel series and he's having the time of his life. I cannot guarantee that your teacher will dress up as King Hezekiah, as in the picture on the lower right. But there is a great deal of fun along with powerful, transformative biblical learning. The Bethel series is intended to guide you to a life-changing understanding of the Scriptures. It is organized into 40 lessons, 20 Old Testament and 20 New Testament lessons. Each of the 40 lessons has a short 4 to 6 page explanation of the topics covered in the lesson, along with Bible verses to read and questions to answer. The Bible is the textbook. The Bethel series lessons are designed to guide you to an understanding of the overarching story of the Bible and how that story applies to life today. Each lesson has a teaching picture to help explain the concepts covered in the lesson. In the words of the author of the Bethel series, Dr. Harley Swigum, the Bethel series is a simple overview of the Old and New Testaments that confronts people with Jesus of Nazareth. My feeling is that anyone seriously confronted with Jesus of Nazareth is going to be transformed in the way he or she thinks about everything. You cannot be confronted with the Christ of the Scriptures without being changed. In conclusion, the mission of the Bethel series is to lead church members into a disciplined study of the Scriptures in such a way that they encounter the living Christ. This is the goal of the Bethel series. It is intended to lead believers to a transformative understanding of the Christ of the Scriptures. My prayer for you is that you will become part of the Bethel series class in your church. I can tell you that it can change your life as it has changed mine and millions of other believers just like you and me. May God richly bless your Bethel series journey.
Bethel meant a huge amount to me. I went into it realizing that there was going to be a lot of effort, a lot of reading, a lot of really soul searching as we go through this process.
I've learned many things in this Bethel class, and it's been a privilege to have been part of it, and the 2 years just flew by.
Not designed to be chronological, but designed to give you the big picture of the Bible, the big themes and the big stories, and how does the Old Testament tie in with the New Testament?
How can I learn the broad scope of the Bible and what Jesus teaches us, and how can I pass that on to others has been a desire of mine for many years.
It was a chance to actually read parts of the Old Testament that I had never read before. It's reviewing the concept of what was really going on in Israel.
The Bethel Bible series for me helped me develop a discipline about Bible study and having to do it every week and actually becoming to a point where I didn't have to, I wanted to. I learned a great deal and benefited as such.
Typically, when you read the Bible, it's, you open up to a page and you read a verse or two. This is kind of the way it's been described as flying at 30,000 feet and reading the Bible.
And all the different cast of characters that are in the New Testament, what the Gospels really mean and what the epistles are really trying to say.
It is a great way to learn the basics of the Bible and do so in a way that is not frightening at all.
It is a commitment, but it's a commitment that is well worth the time and the effort that you put into it. You definitely, as most things in life, get out of it what you put into it. And so if you put your time and energy towards that, you will really grow and be blessed because of the process.
It makes you realize that God had a plan. He continues to have a plan. Nothing in the Bible happened by chance. It was all by God's will. And that's probably the biggest thing that I got out of it.
One of the things that I really have learned is that the Bible is, among other things, it's a history of the Christian faith. It's a history of my faith. And that has been just a real blessing to me.
I'm so excited that this team of Bethel people from First Presbyterian Church have completed their 2-year journey through the Bible. It's been an amazing thing. It's been wonderful for me to see how they started, how they grew as a community, and how they grew in their faith. It's been a wonderful thing. And the best news of all is that we're going to be offering the Bethel series to the whole congregation starting in the fall, taught by some of the teachers that are in this exact class. God's done a mighty work through this.